What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Gloss Garage podcast. And today, like I said, it will be different. As I said last week's live podcast, I will be at a different location. And today I had a pleasure and I am doing a live with, which of course you all seen on the thumbnail, with Titan Tim from Shine Your Light Detailing. What's going on, Tim?
Sock.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, you're out of your element. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is crazy. So how's it going?
Yeah, everything's good. Everything's good. Everything's good. Everything's good. We're just here. Yeah, I'm here in South Carolina.
Unbelievable. This dude picks the total wrong time to come to Myrtle Beach. What the heck? We got 6 inches of snow 3 days ago.
I've been speaking with Tim for the past, about 4 months, and you said it doesn't snow. The coldest it gets over here is about 40-degree weather, 45-degree. It's awesome, and I come here. There's snow with palm trees all over the beach. It's just insane. And but he's showing me around. He's showing me the ropes. There are some big news coming, so I'll probably just shed some light right now. No pun intended with Shine Your Light, but
right.
I'll shed some light and just say I will be moving soon to South Carolina, and that is what will be the thing, Tim. So
holy smokes.
So yeah, so that's what's going on. And
are we gonna tag team South Carolina?
Tag team. We could DP double tackle.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
But I'll be that's most likely what it's looking like at the moment. And before we get started, Tim, let's just see who's in the chat, how many people we got. Yeah. We got 16 people here.
Sweet.
And what's going on? Ghost, Humberto. Humberto, what is going on?
Big O.
Mr. Sock and the Mr. Concoction Tim. What does that have to do with you, Concoction Tim?
You know, that came from Humberto. I don't know, because I like to mix up products on pads. Yeah, I like to have a compound that dries out a little bit too quick.
Yeah.
Add some finishing polish to it. Goes on and on and on.
Yep. And I do the same thing with that. And that's a great way to do a one step.
Yeah.
Which you could get later on that to get more cut and then
finish black.
Yeah. Yeah. Black paint is very hard to do a one step, especially when you're trying to do some correction. All right. Mr. David Boyce with the welcome everybody to the Rim Job Hour with your host Sock. Thank you very much. Let's see what else we got. Remedy Auto Detail. Hello, what's going on, my brother? How's everything? Aaron's here. On here. Can we get this candle lit already?
Woo-wee.
Big O, what's going on?
Remedy.
Keith, what's going on? I'm pretty sure this is probably Eddie or Jamie. What's going on? Does Tim have a garage door? Yes, he does. And we are in his garage.
And a heater.
Yeah. So trust me, he has we're set. We're set here.
We're loaded.
Humberto says, so now we could get the experience of having garage doors. Big O, welcome to the South. Is this really considered the South?
Yeah, it's the South.
All right. Yeah. All right. So I guess so what is the true borderline of the South? Is it right after North Carolina or what is it?
Oh, that's a good question.
I can go to
Tennessee area.
Tennessee. All right.
Yep.
Becca's
Lewis. Here. All right. Hey, Becca.
Let's see. Yep. That's huge news, David Boyce. Yep. Podcast name change. Please, not Becca, not the Rim Job Hour. That's not what we're gonna change that to.
None of that going on here.
All right. So all right. So yeah. So before we get into more questions tonight, obviously, Tim, you're already known in the detailing industry. Just give a quick 5 minutes. How
about 2 minutes?
2 minutes. What is Shine? Who is Titan Tim? Where'd you come from? Just say, hey, yes, I'm a white guy from Minnesota and I love detailing. And, just
started glossing up my cars in 1976. Actually started doing it in 1972, 73 with my dad's car. Yeah. Been doing it ever since. I had the shiniest cars in St. Paul, Minneapolis. we'd have the downtown loop where you'd race cars downtown and stuff like that. And, you know, you'd always have to show up the shiniest car. So,
and obviously that's the time with lacquer paint and all that stuff back in the days,
yeah,
right?
single stage. Yeah.
So you've seen
Girls
the whole
liked it,
progression. The girls liked
The
it.
girls liked it.
And then the next thing is, what is your favorite part to detail? Is it the interior or the exterior?
Absolutely paint.
Paint.
Give me paint all day long.
Paint. So in your detail, how often do you do the interiors?
Ooh, good question. Maybe 1 out of every 15 vehicles.
All right.
Pretty much paint.
Because as you see back here, this is his Shelby, and this car is immaculate. It looks super shiny, super glossy, and it's a 2011, you said, right?
2011.
It's a 2011, and it is phenomenal.
It has Kronos on it, and I polished it before that. I did a 3-step polish on it.
Yeah.
I jeweled the paint and then put Kronos on it.
Yeah. It just the paint. This camera doesn't do justice.
Nah.
Here it's just, it's insane. It's wet
And irresistible.
Wet. Wet and irresistible. That's a good one. So it's wet and irresistible. So how wet can it get, the paint?
Wetness overload.
Wetness. Oh, geez. But yeah, so all right. So
that's what we're going to discuss tonight.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that because in his on your Instagram, you actually have a bunch of vehicles that you post off from. You're like the Mustang guy around here, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
You're the Mustang guy. You do a bunch of Mustangs. I've seen a couple Bentleys on your thing, and all of them just look phenomenal. They all come out looking just dripping wet, just super glossy. And are they all 2 steps, 3 steps? We'll get more into that in a little bit, but that's the type of work that I see. I've seen you do some transformations on that Kona. You had a Kona that you did that was heavily water spotted. We'll get into stuff like that, and we'll talk about your favorite products at the moment of what you're using. So,
cool.
First off, I get you got into detailing. What made you leap officially to make it as a business? Let's talk about that. Quick 1 to 2 minutes. What really made you want to do it as a detailing business?
Well, I ran it without a business for like 20 years.
Yeah.
I did all my own cars, friends, neighbors, family, and stuff like that. But, you know, I actually started watching a long time ago, Brian, Apex Detail.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, you know, he's got a business going at it. And, you know, I do what kind of, you know, like what Brian does. And it's like, you know, I kind of want to start a business too. So I started a business several years ago.
Gotcha.
Down here. I did not have a business in Minnesota, but got my business license here.
So it started here.
Everything else. And so actually earning income, reportable income started here. Yes.
Gotcha.
Correct. Yep.
And then Brian also, if most of you don't know, welcome Brian to the House of Rags with your guys' No Direction podcast with Yesterday with Aaron as well from Phoenix AOD. So I want to congratulate both of you guys, and just a lot of great content out there. And he's one of those people as well that I've watched a lot during that.
And hey, a big tip. So you can handle blue collar at House of Rags.
Blue collar. I don't even know. Hey, by any chance, Jamie or Eddie, whoever's in the chat, are you guys gonna carry the blue collar line on the House of Rags, or is it something in the works? I don't know if it was asked yesterday on the podcast.
Kind of curious.
Yeah. But then that's what we got. And then next up is besides that, let's talk about your whole. You got a whole bunch of products, guys. This guy has so many products. It's
Dude hasn't
crazy.
seen half of them yet.
And I haven't seen the rest. He has a room full of products. So in his garage, he has just what he uses. He has, let me just flip this camera around. Just 1 second.
Oh God, that's not even
a
tenth of it.
Yeah. This man got everything from top to bottom, bottom to top. And he just has more stuff.
Yeah, a lot more.
Yeah, and he has
way
a lot
more
stuff. This is just stuff he just likes to use on the daily. That's not just what he has.
But hey, you know, one thing I want to talk about is on the House of Rags website, you know, their Fine Lab is there. And this A50 compound, it's a super heavy cutting compound. This stuff cuts great, but it's very lubricious. A lot of lubrication. You gotta love that, right?
Yep.
So, you know, it works excellent. So if you guys are thinking about something that you want to add to your arsenal, that A50 from Fine Lab.
So it's a heavy cut.
Stuff.
So it's a heavy cut compound. I know we spoke about this briefly before.
Yep.
So it's a heavy cut compound, and it stays wet, and also it doesn't dust. Minimal dusting.
No dusting.
And then just a quick disclaimer: we will be detailing a car. What's today? Today's Friday. On Sunday
evening,
we will be doing a video on that detail, and we'll see it soon on you know, our personal channels. So
and we're going to get into process too. So Sunday night we're actually going to get into how on earth are we going to tackle this brand new car that's scratched to heck. But with the A50, you know, you should use this on medium to hard paints. Because on soft paints, it's going to make it kind of cloudy. You're going to have to do another step or two after that. So if you want to use something that cuts really good on heavier paints like Mercedes and BMWs and stuff like that, some other German cars, some American cars with older paint, definitely.
Maybe we could try it on a small section on the video just to showcase the Fine Lab and just a small section. And then in terms of products, he hasn't tried this yet. He hasn't tried this yet. And I told him specifically with the Energo from Labocosmetica. I told them just use this at a 1 to 8. That's the way I like to start it off, because not all ceramic coatings are the same. And what's going to happen is in the future, you may degrade the coating very, very, very badly and very quickly, because not all of it, like I said, is the same. But yeah, so that's it. That's what we have so far. Those are pretty much the topics. Tim, you already said where, you know, you're from, how you got into detailing. You got it here, and you used to watch Brian. And then after all this, we will be doing a giveaway. And if some of you may not know, Tim, and I've speak it a bunch on my personal channel on myself, which is Tim's High Gloss Detailer 16-ounce bottle. I've used this a bunch, and he's given this away personally to any viewer. We'll have a question. We'll probably do a quick question along the lines of what we're speaking about today. And this is another great product. It's an amazing product. I've used it a bunch. I've told you before. You've seen my YouTube channel, and I use it a bunch. It's one of those only detail sprays out there on the market that just doesn't streak in direct sunlight. I've used this on black paint. I've used this on the BMW when I used to clean from Pan the Organizer's polish. I use this to wipe off the rest of the polish and give it just a quick detail spray on that to give it that nice high gloss finish, because that's literally what it does. And no streaks in direct sunlight. So what made you want to develop, just in general, this product, since this is about you?
Well, I developed it like 4 or 5 years ago, but sheer necessity, because back then there wasn't really any products that you could, you know, add like a SiO2, you know, detailer or a sealant without it streaking, especially outside and in the sun and humidity and stuff like that. So it's kind of frustrating. You're spending half a day or a day on the paint, and you're putting a sealant on top, and it streaks. You know, it's like, it was really frustrating. It's like, so I said to myself, do I have to develop something? You know, because I'm a development engineer. I did a lot of, you know, pacemaker and defibrillator development and medical devices and military electronics. So it's like, you can't turn off the brain, right?
So with that mindset, you just said, I need to have, this is my problem, and I develop solutions in the real world. So let me develop my own solution. And that's where
it came from.
It came from.
So very, very little protection, just a little bit, but you can dilute the heck out of it. I mean, you can dilute it 1 to 50 if you want. And it can be 100 degrees out, middle of the day, full sun, black paint scorches your hand immediately. You lightly mist it wipe it with a clean microfiber, flip it over.
Yep.
Perfect clarity.
And I've used it just as he said it. This replaced paint gloss for me from P&S. So this replaced paint gloss. And I just love using this. Now for this he has two versions. He has this one, which is a ready to use, and then he has the 8-ounce. Is it 8-ounce concentrate?
Yeah, it's a concentrate that you can add to a gallon of distilled water.
So for this one that we're giving away, this one, even at halfway, you could dilute it again, and then and it'll
you can make 50 pints out of that if you want.
50 pints as a just a regular detailer out of this.
Yeah, I actually went 256 to 1 on that.
Nice.
Yeah, still work great. It's inside of windshields. You know how bad they get. They get smeary and they get that cloudy film to it. Just do a fine mist on the inside of the windshield, clean microfiber, no problem.
Awesome.
Perfect clarity.
All right, and now next thing, your name is Titan Tim, and I always thought it was because of Phoenix EOD products, which they also carry at the House of Rags.
Because of Titan.
So why they call you Titan? Where did that name come from?
That came from Mike at Mike's Auto Detailing.
Okay.
He's the original guy that called me Titan Tim, which is kind of funny because it was before Titan came out.
Or before Phoenix EOD came out, right?
Absolutely.
Because I'm sitting here, I'm like, yo, they call him Titan Tim because he uses Phoenix EOD products everywhere he goes. And I've noticed that's one of the main product lines that you truly enjoy. And it's a great product line. And that's why the House of Rags carry it as well, because it's one of those things that just work. The only problem was that it wasn't fully out there like everywhere else. Like it didn't have a main distribution, I guess, center where they could get it from easily everywhere. But now at the House of Rags, you can get it. And he has all gallons of, I see right here, you got Furies, you got Kraken. What are your top 3 or top 4? We're going to say top 4 because you tell me you use all of this. So what are your top 4 Phoenix EOD products that people should try and just give it a go? That they can't go wrong if they buy it.
That they can't go wrong. Okay, well, actually, Titan should be number 1, but a close second. And actually, when I do a paint correction or just a polish, instead of putting a sealant on, I have 100% switched everybody over to Immortal. So in other words, I'm polishing the vehicle. I'm not just putting on Titan anymore or another sealant. I'm actually putting on the 1-year ceramic coating. It's not very expensive. You can get 15, 20 cars out of a can.
Out of a can.
No problem. So, it's something for everybody to consider if they're looking to up their game a little bit, because when you're letting a customer know that you're giving them a real 1-year ceramic coating, they light up.
Yeah.
Seriously. Every single one of them. There's like, oh, really? Wow, great. And right away, they want to get it done.
The question I have for you, though, with this spray coatings, for me, that I've noticed, I only get about 6 months in New York. But that's because of the snow. Over here, you already got on my case that I'm bringing down the cold and the snowy weather out of all weekends in the whole. We've been talking about 4 months that I'm coming down here. And out of all weekends, it ended up snowing and everything down here. So
dang you.
Yeah. So what is it? So you barely get snow here. So what is like the realistic, say, up north? Because you're originally from Minnesota. How do you think this will do in Minnesota?
Similar to New York.
Similar, 6 months, 7 months.
There is salt in Minnesota. Down here, there's no salt except today. But I actually did a Ford Ranger with Immortal almost 2 years ago.
Yep.
And I went over there to do their other car. And I sprayed a little water on the Ranger, and it was still beating water. And that was almost 2 years. And they keep it in the garage.
Nice.
But
that's why a lot of people's fan favorite is Kronos, because of their polyxylazine. And that's where your original Saturn, you have the white Saturn, had the original Kronos when it first came out.
Right.
And it was over 2 years. I saw the video, a quick clip on YouTube where you had a short video of spraying water 2 years later, giving the update, beating. Did you top Kronos with the Immortal, or it was just straight Kronos?
That was straight Kronos.
Straight Kronos.
Yep.
That's awesome.
I've never put Immortal on top of Kronos, ever.
Never?
Never done that.
Ever done that?
I've done Titan a couple times on
Yeah.
various cars, but you know, now on that 26-year-old white Saturn, I've got Kronos version 1 on one side of the hood, Kronos version 2 fresh coats, obviously, on the other side of the hood to do some long-term testing. But if you guys have used version 1 Kronos for the past couple of years and you do version 2, I did side-by-side testing and it is slicker.
Okay.
And it is an easier wipe off as well.
You know, for me, what I tested, my experience with Kronos V1 and Kronos 2.0, like you said, one is slicker, easier wipe off. But the third thing I noticed, it has like a jetting effect on the paint. Obviously, you're not really gonna see it on white, but where I have a clip on, I'll show you later on my phone, where I did on this Toyota RAV4. Right after I wiped off the coating, you just see that nice, deep, rich black jetting effect on the black paint. So it was just
Gotta love that.
Yeah. So that's that.
Cool.
And then so
okay, you wanted 4, right?
Yeah, 4. You only gave me 2. That's all I was gonna say.
You gotta keep this guy accountable, you know.
Yeah. You only gave me 2. I'm just looking at the comments just to make
sure. Fabulous finish polish, because you can finish really, really well on it. But if you use like a microfiber pad or a very stiff foam pad, you can actually get some pretty doggone good cutting on it. In fact, I think I have a short video or a side-by-side pic on my Instagram where I've got the tape down the middle and I'm holding up the Fabulous finishing polish. And then the one side, I mean, it was oxidized. It looked like crap, like really bad, really bad. And then I used just the Fabulous finishing polish and it looked fantastic.
Fourth product. 3. What is the fourth product? For me, Fabulous polish is a great polish. I kind of prefer Papa Cut just because I can, in my experience, and I've said this before, even on my review, it's not the strongest cutting, but it finishes down amazingly well. And that's that. What is your fourth product? You better choose your words wisely.
Kraken.
That's it. You got me upset.
Kraken. Because I can use it on 1 to 3 on rims. Yep. You know, you got to have a nice rim job, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes,
David Boyd.
David, thank you. Thank you. The rim job detailer. Jesus.
Yeah, but at 1 to 3 on rims, it's great. And then you match it up with the Furies and that. Yeah. Goes after the iron. Fantastic.
Nice.
And it does not take Kronos off the ribs, because on my GT500 Shelby here, I've got Kronos on the rims, and I actually used Kraken at 1 to 3.
Nice.
With the Furies, and it's still beating water like it did, so it does not remove your coating.
All right. I was a little disappointed on the fourth one. Not just Kraken. Again, Phoenix has a strong lineup, very strong lineup. I thought you were going to say something probably along the lines of maybe a rinseless wash that they have, Pelias panel prep, which is my favorite panel prep. My top 4, I'm going to tell you my top 4 products.
Okay.
All right, my top 4 products for Phoenix EOD is, I enjoy their Pelias panel prep, which is number 1. Also, I enjoy their Papa Cut, like I said before, Kraken. And then last but not least, I would like to say, well, Kronos 2.0. I say that's it. Immortal is great. I've actually learned from another Tim to use Immortal as an interior coating.
Yeah.
So I've tried it. I have a 2-minute video. It's me saying, "Hola, cómo está, amigos? I'm here to put this on and put it on the interior, wipe it down, and it works phenomenally well." So that's what I got. That's another one, Wes. Typhon. Typhon is a great interior cleaner. Get the concentrate form. Smells amazing. I diluted 1 to 10, and I'm able to remove some light staining on gene transfer on leather and stuff.
Plus at 1 to 7, it gets bugs off really well.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic, actually. I actually love it. But one of my favorite new products on the House of Rags is these visor pads.
Visor. Is the Z is silent, right?
Z is silent, I think.
Visor.
I don't know.
Visor pads.
I don't
So
know.
you've been
Jamie,
telling
is it
yeah.
silent?
Aaron, no. He said, careful. When I was saying my top 4 products, he said,
right.
I know where I live.
Yep. But
Oh, yeah.
the thing about these pads compared to like the Rupes Fine, they're both yellow, but the Rupes Fine will collapse a lot easier, and it does not remove as much. Like if you're wanting to flatten out the top of the clear coat, or maybe you clayed the vehicle and there's still a little bit of dirt left in it or whatever. If I'm doing a panel with the Rupes yellow versus this, I will get more dirt, slightly more dirt on this pad than I do on the Rupes yellow. So that's my new favorite pad right here.
And from what I heard a lot about this visor technology is more of that, like you said, it doesn't collapse, it doesn't soften up, so it stays its same I'm gonna try to use a big word, fellas. Dexterity, right?
Very good.
And look at that, right? See, Spanish people know words. So dexterity, it stays there and it runs cooler for longer. So that's why this tends to cut more. And one of a bunch of people, he's also known on the detailing industry, which is Mr. Ivan LaCroix, says the same thing. Even Brian, the cooler the panel is, the more you will cut.
Oh yeah.
And that's and that's how it works. So
yep.
And I see you got more pads here that he hasn't tried these out.
Haven't tried it yet. Clean by Pan the Organizer, 1-step pad.
All right.
We'll be trying that out on the car when stock is here on Sunday.
Yep.
So maybe we can do a demo on that pad.
Yep.
We can do the demo on the visor.
Yeah, we could do a demo on the visor. We could do a demo.
We could maybe do a demo on the detail called Baby Blue.
Yep.
That I have not used yet.
Oh, we could make like a 3-part video, just section, so that way we could talk about. That way they get a full review instead of 1 minute. Yeah, it works. Yeah, right. Yeah. We could do a couple sections and shout out these stuff. So we may do a section with the pads with, again, Fine Lab 850, and then finish it down with
Fabulous
Finish. Yep. And then he got a bunch of other products down here.
Yeah, don't look at the mess.
Yeah. So
I emptied the whole table top here to put everything up here for us. So
yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. So stay tuned for Sunday. But I won't post it till probably the following weekend, where we're gonna make videos and post it on both our channels.
We may do an Instagram live too. Maybe.
And oh yeah, that's another thing. We may do an Instagram live.
Definitely.
And just to do a quick section, just talk about how we prep a car, whatever.
Yep.
Just get that going.
Yep. And then if you guys want to chime in too, let us know what you want us to use on this car. We can do a demo for you. What the heck?
Yep.
And Cars with Keeve is here. It's cool. I haven't met Keeve yet. Hopefully I'm gonna meet him.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna almost for sure going to MTE. I'm not too sure who's all going to MTE here.
Yeah.
But Keeve, are you gonna be there? And is Jamie and Eddie going to be at MTE? Yeah.
But look at that. They're already talking about will that pad last 45 minutes? And we got Eddie over here. Socks, the ultimate test for that visor pad. Yes, I will be. Job. It's made in Germany. So let me see.
Here you go.
So if it lasts 45-minute polish section on just one side, it will pass the test. So we'll keep that posted. We'll have a live of me just using this 45 minutes straight.
Sure.
That's what we'll do.
Yeah, we got the orange one and we've got the wool one as well too. So yeah.
So yeah, we could do a bunch of stuff. Westcat sock, is the snow still in South? No, the snow went away. It's on the floor, but it's been the coldest in the past, what, 15 years, they said?
I haven't seen it this cold here. Yeah, 15, 20 years, something like that. But usually you just get a little bit of snow. It's gone in like an hour.
Yeah.
You know, it's just all melted. We're on the third day. The grocery store was closed this morning. I go to the store to get this guy some stuff, so we get stuff in the house to eat and stuff like that. And I go to the store and it's closed. It's 3 days later. It's closed. Oh my gosh.
So also, Tim took me to this New York pizza style. The guy has this filtration system to make the pizza. The pizza dough was perfect, was spot on. One thing I joked about Aaron when I saw that filtration system. I said Aaron because I saw Aaron's comment. The reason why I saw joked about the filtration system because the owner has in that pizzeria shop makes it exactly like New York water, right? He has that tapping system to New York, so he may have a rat or two. Just a joke, but you know, just a little drops of rat piss because there's rats all over in New York. So there's got to be something in there because that dough was perfect.
Yeah, it was.
That dough, that such a great pizza.
Yep.
All right, so let's see. What else we got? Yeah, we could do it. We could start doing
questions. We can talk about our subject. Our subject is that last 5% pop.
Yes, one of those main question is, and what is part of this? Obviously, live stream because you're known for exterior detailing and making shine pop. You always said this quote since we've talked is you always give that last 5% pop. Why is that? And how do you get that? And when we're talking about 5% pop, we're talking about black paint, the most visual, and you know, obviously your Shelby looks amazing. So how do you get that last 5% pop? Is it always a 3-step that you're doing, or is it just a 2-step?
Usually a 3.
Okay.
Sometimes 4.
4 steps.
Sometimes 4.
Are we doing the chemical guys, V2, V32, V36, V38? Are we going that far?
Sorry, dude. So, you know, 2 of the most important things is to get high gloss. You have to have a very, very flat surface, and you have to have a very clear surface.
Okay.
So the clear needs to be extremely clear. It can't be cloudy, hazy, have oxidation inside of it, dirt particles and stuff like that. You knock off those 2 first. So you're obviously, everybody knows the washing technique, the clay technique that you're doing, the decontamination technique you're doing. You do an inspection before you start your paint correction. So to get very flat paint, obviously you got to cut it pretty good again, make sure that there's enough paint there, obviously.
So do you sand it or just compound to get it flat? Because your paint looks pretty flat. It has some
I have not sanded this car at all, but I do wet sand, but I don't always do it. But if you cut very heavy, if the paint's there, and I put more pressure down on my buffer than I think most people do.
Okay.
I push down pretty hard.
Okay.
Not real hard. You know, we'd have to use a force gauge to quantitative.
Well, like 5 pounds of pressure.
Probably more than that.
You do so the Mike Phillips way.
I didn't watch him buff too many times.
Yeah, Mike Phillips. He goes in. He goes in
pretty hard. Okay, so then I do too. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously, you got to get it flat, and that's how you're going to get it flat, if you're not going to wet sand. But then you're going to leave cloudy paint.
Questions: DA or rotary to do that first step? Which one is it? Because like you said, you got to get it flat.
DAs.
You use DAs,
and I use the Fine Mock, the Fine Mock. That's my main one.
21? Is it 21 or 15?
I have both. I haven't used the 15 yet, but I use the 21. I do have a rotary. I'll use that once in a while.
Okay.
But most of what I do is a DA. But you don't need to have and people have done testing and all this stuff, and it's pretty darn similar. But if you're flattening out the paint, if you're correcting it, and then if you're using a medium polish like Sodak Perfect Finish or something like that, or Fabulous Finishing Polish with a harder cut pad, you need to do one more step after that. So you need to do a 3rd step. You need to use like a jeweling polish with a very soft foam pad. And you want to teach yourself to do this on black paint. Yeah. Okay. Like Mustang black.
Like the flat.
GM black.
Yeah.
Perfect flat black paint without any metal flake in it whatsoever.
Yeah.
You want to teach yourself on that, because if you're leaving that slightest little haze on flat black paint, you're not getting that extra 5% pop out of it. You're always having that haze.
That slight haze, yeah.
And it isn't because it's black paint. It's on any color car. But if you train yourself to get that extra extreme clarity and that extra pop out of flat black, you transfer that same process to every other color you do.
Yeah.
Like everybody knows champagne colors.
Yeah.
They're hard to pop.
Yeah.
Certain dull silvers are hard to
Hard to
pop.
pop.
You do that same process that you do on the black to get that slightest little tiniest haze out, you are going to get that extra 5%.
Now, as a business owner, that 5% for me is satisfying. But how often do customers really pay for that? Again, I'm from New York. I live in the hood. They don't even want to pay for $1 pizza. So, all right. So what about here? Because here is a culture shock, right? So what is your, like, is it always the customer that wants the best for their vehicle when they contact you, or like how does that conversation go? Do you tell them, do you want that extra 5%? Do you want that extra? You know, do you want me to go in deeper? Like, what
do you want it? Yeah. Do you want it wet and irresistible?
Yeah, right.
Do you not?
Yeah, you know what? How wet do you want your car to be? You know, so what is that customer interaction here in South Carolina? Like, how is it?
Well, I let them know I can do it at 2 or 3 different levels for them.
Okay.
Reasonably priced, and I give them each option. Let them choose which one they want.
All right.
I like to let the customer choose.
Yeah.
Not too into really pushing anybody.
Yeah. But it's not pushing. But although you already said, all right, for example, it's a daily driver and the customer says, this is the one I want. Do you like educate them afterwards? Like, this is an extensive polish that we're doing. It's going to look pretty much perfect. How are you going to take care of it? Is that something that you tell them right away? Because the last thing you want is to make it perfect. Then a month later goes to the brush car wash.
Tunnel of death.
And tunnel death. And
yeah, we have a conversation with pretty much every customer. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I understand how they're going to wash it, how often they're going to wash it. Is it in the garage during the day, or is it sitting outside with the sun beating on it and eating the clear coat up?
Yeah.
You know, this all goes into what I do to a car.
All right.
So all those conversations are had. Yep.
Here's a quick topic. And this is where I brought up with Carlos on my first podcast. So when I get a car, and especially if it's a daily driver, this is me again, it's New York, different customer, different mindset, different people, of course, because there's a lot of, areas are called plantations, and in New York they're called communities.
Right.
But over here is daily drivers, right? With daily drivers driving on the highway with a bunch of construction on the streets and on the roads. With that being said, how is it that in my philosophy is when you're driving in New York, when you have construction and debris and asphalt debris hitting car, it's going to scratch regardless. That's me.
Right.
Do you make the customer aware? Because sometimes there's some customers out there that's going to say, I did exactly what you told me, or I just bring it to you to wash the car. Why does it still have scratches? Do you tell them, hey, just daily wear and tear, you drive 10 miles a day, 15 miles a day on the highway, it's still going to get scratched up? Do you bring that to their concern or no?
Yeah, we talk about like paint chips, because there's a lot of sand in the air, a lot of construction, stuff like that. So we'll talk about things like that. So I don't do PPF personally, but we have that conversation, and they can do that as an option if they want, before ceramic coating or whatever. But there's a lot of technique discussions happening here, but people down here, it's a little different, because a lot of people move from the Northeast. They come down, they sell their house that's worth a lot of money. They come down here, buy a house for half the price. They usually have a pretty decent car. Yeah. And they like to take care of their house. They like to take care of the cars. So they actually want that extra pop here.
Gotcha.
Yep.
That's great to know. That is great to know. And also, with that being said, let's see if we got any questions. We're on the 40-minute mark. So what we're going to do is we're going to answer some quick questions, rapid fire. And then at the end, we will be giving away this. And also, me personally, I will be giving out. Should I give this out, or do you think this is a bit too extreme for most people? This Fine Lab.
It's pretty extreme. You should use it pretty much on medium to
heavy
paints.
How about this? I'll give away me personally, this is my own money. I will be giving away something. What your Phoenix EOD product? You want Papa Cut? Is that what you want me to give away?
That's up to you.
It's up to you.
It's your podcast.
Or
Dude.
it's just something that everybody could use, because not everybody polishes, right? So that I don't want to give it to somebody that doesn't have a polisher. Probably like say Kraken, maybe, right? I think Kraken would be a good one, or
the RTU.
Yeah,
the ready to use Kraken
or the concentrate. Fuck it, why not? Yeah, we'll do the concentrate form of Kraken, the 16-ounce one. That way they can have it for a couple of uses. And yeah, so that's what we'll do. So we're gonna give away this, and the same thing with Kraken, and we're gonna give that away.
Lower 48.
Lower 48. We're not gonna give away Titan because one with protection, and then we're giving a detail spray away. So it just makes no sense. But yeah, let's get started with some of these questions. Let me scroll up because there's a couple questions we got it up in here. And So Becca, first question I see here is how long are you there, Sock? I'm only here for the weekend, just a strong 4-day weekend, right? Pretty much 3-day. I got here today around midday, and I'm leaving Monday early in the morning. That's about it. House of Rags confirmed. Blue collar is coming.
Dang.
So the blue collar line is coming. So that's another strong product line. And another place. This is how I feel with blue collar, McKee's, Phoenix EOD. They were just really exclusive only on their websites. It was very hard to get somewhere else. And I think I had this discussion with you before. And I've said it plenty of times on my YouTube channel why I stopped at a point of getting some McKee's products. And that's just because in my area is I want a McKee's product, but then I have to go to a different website to get another product instead of getting everything in one place. And the problem with McKee's was they only had 3 to 5 business day shipping to my area. For you, it's probably what, 2 days? Because Florida is right here, right? You probably get it 2 days.
Yep.
But for me, I couldn't wait 5 days. I didn't want to wait 5 days. Because I have that New York mindset. It's the buy it now, use it now. That's how I have it. So I think Amazon spoiled all of us. Let's be real. Without Amazon,
definitely
next day, Prime Day is like, yeah. So blue collars coming in.
Sweet. I actually use the blue collar glass coating, and I do recommend it.
Oh, we could do a quick clip for your channel.
We can.
We could, because we got Tim's a little bit upset because I came in it when it's salt and stuff on the roads. He's like, this is crazy. He's like, I cannot drive with a dirty windshield. I got to clean it. And we're like, yo, we're going to make a video on it. We'll make a quick video on it.
We will.
And show it and show the water beating on.
Absolutely.
And how long have you had that?
The glass coating?
The glass coating
on Saturn?
Yeah, on Saturn. Yeah.
About 2 months.
2 months. Gotcha. So we'll do that.
Yep.
We'll probably do a quick rinseless wash video on that. We could probably use
sure.
Whichever one.
Shelby too.
Nice.
Yep.
So we'll do that. I'm not trying to touch that Shelby. That thing got perfect paint. I'm not. If not, I'll be polishing that paint for fucking 3 days.
I'll give him a ride in it before he leaves.
All right. Let's see.
You're gonna be scared to death.
Please, please don't
600
scare
horsepower.
Me. Yeah, please don't scare me too much.
I'll be light on you.
So B Riley says, how does Titan compare to Tim's detail spray? I'll answer this as an unbiased way, because some people will say it's biased because it's your own product, right? So for me, it's more of Titan has some protection, some SiO2 protection in there, and think of it kind of like bead maker or ceramic gloss. It's a detail spray with some protection. Now for Tim's high gloss detailer, use this as it's pretty much like a cleaner. It's a cleaner detailer that amps gloss. Now, if I was to compare this to Dream Maker, because we got to compare apples to apples, the closest thing will be like Dream Maker, where everybody says this is a detail spray, or Gyeon's Q2M detail spray. This to me beats it all. You could use this in direct sunlight. You could clean glass with it. You can use it in direct sunlight. It will not streak. just a fantastic product with this. Now with Titan, you won't be able to do this on a hot panel, and that's just because of the nature of SiO2, right?
You can put it on hot panel. I've actually put it on hot black paint.
But I've
and
gotten
it
some
will
streak,
streak a little,
and that's what I've gotten.
Not
It will streak, and that's just the downside because it's just the properties. That's
correct. It has SiO2 in it. I
Yeah.
don't have any SiO2 in my high gloss detailer.
exactly
Right.
So those are the two comparisons that I can say between these two. Is if you want something with no protection that's not going to impede in any beading or change any slight properties of your ceramic coating, this clean glass on the inside. This, if you clean glass on the inside with this, yes, you can do it. But the problem is with some SiO2, you will probably get some fogging inside because I was dumb and I use Carpro reload on the inside of my car and also on my other vehicles, other ceramic sealants on the inside, and I was getting fogging. So
Yep.
with that, you're not gonna get with this.
No, perfect clarity.
Perfectly.
Absolutely.
So that's
And then you can dilute my product like mad.
And that's another thing. You could dilute this. You could use this as a clay bar. I said as a clay. No, you can't use this as a clay bar. You can use this as a clay lube.
I use it in clay lube every clay job I do.
Every
clay job.
And then that's pretty much on the comparison on that. They said Titan doesn't like sun as much. That's Becca's thing as well. So like we said, that's kind of the. He says, I'm late. Is there a door in his garage? Cars with key. Everybody's asking for a garage door. Everybody has a garage door but Sock. All right. Mine's was actually stolen. All right. So.
But if he moves here, I'm going to make sure he gets a garage door.
So Aaron said, no, that's Becca and Aaron. They were talking. Yeah. So what Tim's going to do is he's going to make sure I have a garage door and enough room if I'm looking for a house here, which I pretty much said I am. So, and then B. Roddy says, how long will Immortal last? I do 20 cars in 3 years.
Well, Immortal, per the website, lasts up to a year. If the vehicle is garaged, I've seen it last up to 2 years.
Okay.
Pretty much like anything else, you know, it depends upon the environment it sees. Do you wash your car by hand with pH neutral soap? Do you take it through the grinder?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Gotcha.
So what does it see? But yeah, definitely love Immortal.
For me, Immortal, like I said, my nature, my area, my customer bases lasts about 6 to 7 months. And that's not because of the product. It's more of how people take care of it. And in wintertime, I haven't personally washed my vehicle. I haven't really done any vehicles since it's been below 10 degrees every single day. And I haven't done much at all.
So Immortal has improved too. Now it used to be a 5H hardness. Now it's a 7.
Okay. So this is the old formula right here.
That particular bottle is the old formula.
Gotcha. Does it still smell as strong as the well, I'll take a whiff.
I didn't take a whiff of each.
Yeah, I'll take a whiff.
I've got too many health things going on the way it is.
So Aaron says Titan V2 is in the works. Way slicker, way more shine, way more hydrophobic. So that's some good news.
That's like breaking news, isn't it?
Yep. That's one thing about
breaking news. House of Rags. Friday night with Sock.
Titan V2 coming out.
Holy smokes.
Let's see.
That's incredible.
Becca says, got to go, guys. Take care. Be easy. Have fun. Bye, Becca.
Remedy Auto Detail. Where are they located?
Remedy Auto Detailing.
I haven't talked with them too much.
Yeah, wait. I don't know, actually.
I don't either.
Let's see. So Westcat says Peleus is 100%.
Yeah, I have a gallon of Peleus.
I love Peleus.
Stuff's great.
Love Peleus. Very slick, very smooth.
Peleus is an amazing glass cleaner when you really need to attack glass.
Yep.
Definitely.
House of Rags, Eddie or Jamie says Visor is gonna pop off this year. I think so too. I think that it's one of those sleeper companies that's going to go big.
If anybody has any connections with Visor, I would like to. There is a little bit of a lip here. It's good. I would like to see that just slightly larger.
More coned, kind of like the root
Yeah,
pairs, right? Like,
almost. They may have a patent on it, who knows? But I would like to actually see this a little bit wider, because if you're like at a back bumper and the trunk lid and you're getting in there really tight, you're getting close to your buffer interface pad to making a slice into the paint.
Let's see if we can.
So I'd like to see that a little bit wider if possible.
Yeah, as you can see here, it's like pretty much flat, where this one is a lot more coned, and this is a Carpro pad. And then we have even pans. So let's see pans. Pans is also.
Pans is almost like,
Yeah, it's almost like
the Rupes.
Yeah. So it's also coned. So this is flat, and for me, I agree with Tim in this aspect with visor, because I did a comparison with the Eurofiber that I told you why I don't use Eurofiber pads because of that. But yeah,
that would be great if they could do that.
and then Eddie and Jamie said Tim the greatest of all time because you showcased the baby blue. We're gonna use that.
Oh, we're gonna use it for sure. Yep, guaranteed.
And then Gold says, what dilution does everybody use Typhon at? I only tried. That's me, 1 to 10. That's my basic for me.
I've got feedback on that.
What is it?
When I first got Typhon, I mixed it 1 to 10, and I was impressed, but I wasn't very impressed. It was good, but not great. So what I did is I mixed it at 1 to 7. That gave me great.
And okay, so 1 to 7 gave you great, even for the bugs outside, like you did on that video.
That was complete.
All right.
Yeah, I was just doing the inside of a car. I was finishing out the door, and I walk around the front of it, and the car had some really bad bugs. And I already attacked the bugs with bug remover. Already, did a pressure wash from a safe distance. Already scrubbed it, and there was still some bug scars, those really hard ones, Yeah. And it was still there, and I had a microfiber, and I just saw it there, and I just went up and rubbed it 2 or 3 times. Gone.
Concoction Tim.
Totally gone. I couldn't believe it.
That's awesome.
And there was a couple on the windshield too. The same thing. Really, really hard scar.
It came off.
That the other stuff didn't take it off. Took it right off.
That's awesome.
Yep.
And then Jamie says, Jamie and Eddie, or they will be at the House of Rag. I said they are at the House of Rag, so dummy. No, they will be at MTE. So you said are you going to go to MTE?
99% sure. I can keep
99.
my
Gotcha.
health stable and everything goes good. I don't know if I want to drive the Shelby down there. I don't want to get a door dent in the.
No, don't do that. Don't take the Shelby. Don't take the Shelby.
Those ramps.
Yeah.
Tight parking spots.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't take the Shelby.
Take the other car.
This car doesn't look like it's 2011. This car is just perfect. Perfect.
It still smells new inside.
Yeah. It says John Weber says, do you have Odin over there for a demo? Do you have Odin? What's Odin?
I don't.
Oh no, Odin is the Fine Lab.
Yep. That's the really good ceramic coating. Heard some really good stuff about that.
Yeah. So all right. Nope. No Odin here. Are we gonna coat that vehicle? Is that vehicle getting coated or
it's getting Immortal?
It's getting Immortal. Copy. Yep. All right, cool.
Yep.
And then let's see.
What other questions?
What other questions? That's what I'm looking.
Go ahead and ask some questions. We're an open book.
Chris M says, just got here. What I miss?
About everything. You're gonna have to watch the replay.
Yeah, you've only missed 20 minutes of like rim jobs and how wet can it get series. That was 30 minutes, so you're good. Now we all caught up. Tim, when are we renaming your product Tim's Hot Sauce?
Jamie actually called it.
He called it Tim's Hot Sauce?
He's actually named it Tim's High Gloss Hot Sauce.
High Gloss Hot Sauce.
He's purchased it before.
Yeah. And then let's see.
What other questions we got here? Westcat, Tim, for Immortal, do you wipe on directly, wipe off, or wait for the rainbow?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I do is put the sprayer in the bottle of Immortal. I'll like 3 or 4 sprays onto a microfiber, onto a quarter of a microfiber.
Yep.
And then I'll put 3 or 4 sprays like on the hood of the vehicle.
Yep.
and I mate those two surfaces together because
Okay,
mating is good, right?
So, yeah.
So I'll take the microfiber, that 1/4, and wipe down the entire hood.
Okay.
And then I take 2 or 3 more sprays for the front quarter, and I do that 2, 3, 4 more sprays and 1 or 2 more sprays for the microfiber. Do the passenger door, and then I do the rear quarter.
Okay.
And then I'll do the trunk.
Okay.
And then I'll take a second microfiber and I walk back to the front of the hood and I wipe off the hood at the same pace that I'm applying the Immortal on.
Okay.
So I do 50 to 55% of the car first before I start wiping it off.
In that pace, what is it like time frame wise? 5-10 minutes? But what is it?
I've never timed it, but probably 5 minutes
or,
in that area.
Or how does the Immortal look on the surface? Is it like super rainbowy? Is it already like what is the
it depends on the color that you're looking at, because you don't see the rainbow on the lighter colors, but it does rainbow. It's a thin rainbow. It's not a thick rainbow. It doesn't need to be thick. And it wipes off immediately. I don't get any extra high spots or anything like that.
All right.
So that's how I do it.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So Keeve has a proposition. Tim, we racing in Orlando. Oh, he said
Mexico. Yeah, we can drive down to Mexico and race.
He said,
why not?
So maybe take
what kind of car does Keeve have?
BMW.
Which one?
Hey Keeve, what BMW you got? Forgot which one.
See, this one will do just over 200 miles an hour.
Exactly, Humberto. Dreammaker does not compare to Tim, and this is where a lot of people try to compare detail sprays, which is like Dreammaker. Same thing with I think it's your phone. Detail sprays, which is like Dreammaker. Same thing. No, your phone. No, your phone.
That is so bizarre.
Your phone.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
If you got a little
the
echo.
Speaker. Yeah. So from there is so Tim's high gloss detail, it doesn't like I said, Q2M, Gyeon's quick spray detail, it doesn't do justice. Less is more with Titan. Yes, less is more with Titan.
Yes.
That's for me. You over apply it, you get
the same with the high gloss detailer.
Yeah.
Very fine mist. Like women put on perfume, they get that little psst. Literally, that's all you have to do with my product.
Is it more polyxylazane for Tim's spray? There's no polyxylazane in there. There's no protection whatsoever.
There's polymers and surfactants in mine.
Yeah, but the polymer is what gives it that little protect, but it's not really durable.
Yeah, it's like a synthetic wax type.
Yeah. All right.
Definitely. We should probably give that away pretty soon.
Yeah. So let's see.
Any other questions here?
Any questions? Juice
Sounds
free.
like compare to Blue Collar 3. Blue Collar 3, is that?
It has
Brian's
protection
one here?
That's Brian's Blue Collar 3. No, I think that's his detail spray. Let me correct me if I'm wrong. I think BC3 is his detail spray that has some protection and you could dilute it. So probably is BC3 versus Titan, if anything. I think that would be the close bet.
Hippopotamus Stew is here. Juice free. Who is this juice free guy?
Sip.
Gal?
Juice free. He's just a free bird. Hippo, what's going on? Keith, what's up, Celtics? What's going on? Everybody saying hello. And we're being close to the giveaway, fellas. So
yes, we need to start giving away. Fred's here. Oh my gosh.
Fred's in the house.
Rick,
what's going on, Fred?
Rick made it. Oh my God. Steve.
What's going on, Fred?
Glad Rick is here. It's cool, dude.
Yeah, Rick is awesome.
John Weber. Sweet.
John Weber. I got a little bit of a fan base. Not really, but cool people. Yeah, so B3 is the detail spray, like I said, but if I remember, it does have some protection, and that's what Brian says. So
good.
It is dilutable. Yep, you see?
Sweet.
Exactly. B3's, yeah. So in order to compare apples to apples, BC3 isn't the same as Tim's that. So So
I actually literally used it. There was one day, it was well over 100 degrees, and the heat index. I actually did a video. I did a screenshot and everything. I applied my high gloss detailing spray on pure black paint.
Yep.
127-degree heat index in the middle of the day, blistering hot paint, and it's perfect clarity. And that is actually, if you scroll back like 2 years on my Instagram or whatever, you can watch it. You got all the temperatures and everything.
If we're gonna try out, question from Torrin says, seems like Tim's high gloss is comparable to Detail Coat Stay Strong. And I would say yes. I haven't tried the Stay Strong yet at all. Again, I haven't been detailing. It's been below 10 degrees every single day for the past month over there. But maybe it is. Also, just a quick heads up, the Detail Coat Stay Strong is for a great cause as well. So whichever you purchase that detail spray, it goes directly to the fund of charity for cancer. And that's something that a lot of people don't know.
Really cool.
So it's not that they're making that detail spray to make profit. They make zero profit off that detail spray. So that's, and I think they said once it's gone, it's gone. Yep. We did say giveaway.
Yep.
So
lower 48. You got to message me on Instagram or Facebook or whatever.
All right. And exactly. It is for Jamie, the cleaner's niece, that Stay Strong detailer. It is for Lydia. Yes, but it's not cancer, but it's like Alzheimer's that develop in children. So that's pretty much it. It's like the reverse of Alzheimer's. Yes, it's not really for cancer, but pretty much they do things for cause. I think they will be having a bunch of Stay Strong campaigns just for those type of causes. And then Chris said that Tim used to live in Minnesota.
Yes.
He did.
Yep. On the outskirts of the Twin City area, not in the Twin Cities proper, and up north fishing significantly. 14,000 lakes in Minnesota. Yes. You can't stop fishing. You know?
All right. Yep. So let's get started with the giveaway. Cool. All right. So whoever was paying attention, and I think this is the best question to ask, what was Tim's, if you guys were here or girls, what was Tim's top 4 Phoenix EOD products that he enjoys to use? The first person to put the top 4 will win Tim High Gloss Detailer, and also Kraken.
3, 2, 1, go.
See if they remember.
X close. Nope.
No. No. Nope. Top. Nope. 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 He never said Apex. Top 4 Phoenix EOD products. No, nothing with E. Nope. He said or Lois. Oh yeah. I guess it was a typo. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Come on, you guys. You're kidding, right?
No. Boo. People are close. They just gotta, they're mixing.
Come on now. You have got to be kidding.
Nope.
Keep trying, guys. Somebody's gonna get it.
Mix or match. Top four of his products.
So the ones above that you see, if you see 4 of the ones above, that ain't it. So don't keep saying it.
Oh, pretty close. Pretty close.
Oh my gosh. What other Phoenix COD products are there?
Yeah.
Maybe that'll give somebody a clue.
Yeah.
Something somebody isn't saying.
They always either get 2 and miss the other 2.
Come on, guys.
Look, another one, 2 and missing 2. 2 and missing 2. He said green sponge. No, chemicals.
DRK. No.
No.
Come on, guys.
Oh, he almost got it.
Come on, guys. You can do it.
Oh, no, it wasn't Papa. Never mind. He only got 2.
I got faith in you. Let's go. Enthusiast, come on.
Oh, Westcat got 3 of them. All right, whoever's the closest Westcat has 3. So somebody got to guess that last one. That's the closest we got so far.
This is so funny.
I'm giving you all a hint. That's the closest we got. No, it's not Papa. It's not Papa.
Nope, not Papa. Somebody's going to get it.
Yep.
Within a minute here. Come on, guys. You can do it.
That's right. I'm giving you the clue with Westcat. All we got to change is one of them. He got 3 out of... Oh, this is fun to watch.
It is. Come on, guys.
Let me take another sip.
Not Immortal twice. Sorry, enthusiast.
Not Immortal twice, but you're close. You're close. You got 3 out of the 4. So if somebody figures out what Westcat just put up, that's it.
There's a product here that people aren't typing in too much.
You got 3 out of the 4, Ghost. You got 3 out of the 4.
A Ghost, he won a different podcast from me once before, I believe.
There we
That's
go.
okay.
Westcat. Oh, that's UK though. Over 5.
Westcat is UK?
Yes, Westcat is UK. I'll get you something else. I don't think I'll be able to ship this, but I'll get you something from gift cards.
Are they doing that?
Oh no, it's out of my pocket.
Oh,
Yeah, it's out of my pocket. So Westcat, I'll give equal value to you. I'll just Zelle you, or do they got Zelle out there, or Venmo you a prize? But that's pretty much it. Kronos. Oh, you're in Virginia? Oh, bro, why I always thought you were English?
I didn't think he was in England.
Ah, yeah. So there we are. Yep. So you're getting Tim High Gloss Detailer. Westcat got it.
Westcat got it.
Westcat got
Cool.
it. And
Congratulations.
oh no, wait.
What?
I'm an idiot.
What?
Never mind. He ain't get it. He ain't get it.
Yeah, that's not it.
That's not it. Never mind.
not it.
You got 3
Oh
out of the
my
4.
gosh,
He
come on.
confused me with.
Come on, guys. Let's do it.
Never
Start
mind.
over. Come on.
Never
Come on, you
mind.
can get it.
You got 3 out of the 4.
Hippopotamus. Food. No
No.
booze.
All right. I'll give you guys the hint. There's 2 Ks in there. He got 3 out of the 4. Westcat got 3 out of the 4.
Come on. Keith is coming in late.
It's
What are we doing?
K, and Westcat got clues right there. Whoever types it first. There we go. No,
We're
come
doing
on. 2 Ks. Westcat, I'm giving you guys the answer. It's an open book test. God damn it. It's an open book test, and they're not getting it. Westcat, I have it up on the screen. He has 2. All you got is 2 Ks. Replace one of them.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
so
my
funny.
God. This
Come on, guys.
Kronos Bracken. No way. No. 2. I said 2K.
Is this like Mission Impossible or what?
Oh my God.
Okay.
2 Ks.
Should we say 2 or
2K.
3 of them? Should we say 3 of them?
Okay. All right. I can't. All right.
Immortal is 1.
Immortal's one of them.
Kraken is another.
But yep.
And there's 2 more.
Finally.
Come on, guys. I'm looking at my computer here too. Kronos, Kraken, Immortal.
I think that's it.
Wait. Kronos. Not Kronos. It's not Kronos, guys. Probably should have been, but it's not.
I know that's what you put on. Never mind. I'm giving false information. Look at that.
Huh?
I thought it was 2 Ks. Wasn't it Kraken, Kronos?
Kraken is one of them.
Wasn't it
Immortal
Kronos?
is the other.
Yeah.
Titan is the other.
Okay.
And then there's the
Oh, okay. So yes. Sock don't know the answer. So there it is.
that's because you took a nap.
Yeah, I did take a
Dude
nap.
took a nap.
I-
For this. I couldn't believe
I
it.
woke up 10 minutes before the podcast.
I had to yell
So-
into the room.
Yeah, so
Dude.
yeah, I'm sorry. So yep. No. Wait. I think John Weber got it. Titan, you said one.
Yep.
Immortal's the other. No, but he put why? Titan, he already said Titan is one of them. Kraken's the other one. Immortal, he already said, so it's one more.
Should I give him a hint?
It
can make a car really shiny. That's a big hint.
so Titan, Kraken, Immortal,
and
Enthusiast. Got it.
Titan, Kraken, Immortal, Fab. Enthusiast got it. Finally. Oh my gosh. Now the real congratulations.
That's it. So there we go. There we go.
Enthusiast, you got to message me your address. Lower 48, I hope.
Yep.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
And
Enthusiast, are you lower 48? Yes.
Kimberly's here.
Hold on. All right, let me scroll up and see if he said that. If XQM said that, then I gotta reimburse them too. So I'll make sure
What's that?
2 people. Kraken said he said it. So nope, he said Kronos, Kraken, Immortal, Titan. Nope, he said Kronos. Nope.
So it's Enthusiast.
Yeah, it looks like it's
Praise the Lord.
Enthusiast.
Yes, hippopotamus too.
Nope, because he said Kronos, Peleus. I'm scrolling up for Fab, Kronos, Immortal, Peleus, and Fab. Nope, because you put
Nope,
Kronos in there.
Not Peleus.
Immortal, Kraken, Titan, Typhon. Nope.
That's the only one I saw. Pretty
Nope.
sure it's Enthusiast here.
Yeah.
There's something different.
I'm looking at just to double check. Nope, he put Peleus in there. You
We're
put
gonna
Peleus
have
a
to
bunch
have
of times.
a Thor media meeting on giveaway questions.
That's nope, you put Peleus again. You put Peleus every single time. And then you just kept mix and matching Ghost. I'm looking at all these right now.
See, but they weren't saying Fab.
They,
That's the problem.
yeah, he put Fab and then Titan and then
then-
Typhon and
Oh,
then
not
Peleus.
Typhon, no, not
That's what
Typhon.
I'm saying. So
Nope.
I'm just making sure Immortal, Typhon, Titan. Nope. I'm doing the police work right
Yep,
now,
double checking here.
just so everybody's fair. Nope,
Got to do it right.
nope, because he put Lois here and then Peleus as autocorrect. Nope, he put Apex here. Nope, nope, you didn't put it. You didn't put a Ghost.
Okay, so we're gonna do this one to Enthusiast. Okay.
So yep. So we're gonna give that to Enthusiast. Enthusiast, are you in the lower 48 states?
Cool.
Are you in the lower 48 states? Had to double check twice, and yeah, he didn't say that. Oh wait, I think he did say Immortal, Titan, Kraken, Fab. Yeah, he did say it right up here. Yep.
What?
Yep, he did say it.
Oh, so
So I'll give both. I'll reimburse. This is what I'll do,
we'll-
Tim.
we'll send
I'll
two
give
out.
away 2 out.
We'll send
Package
2
those.
out.
So both of you guys are winners.
Yep.
Ghost and
2 going out.
Enthusiasts.
2 of them.
So each of you guys will be getting a high gloss detailer with Kraken, a 16-ounce concentrate, and then that's it. All right. So I'll be shipping that out myself. That's for my own money. And that's it. Just email me at, and I will put this down here on the banner. Just make sure you email me at so just email me at cgasdetail@gmail.com and I will make sure I get that out to you. So
Great. Excellent.
worst question ever. Same thing, whatever. It was still fun to watch people
It
suffer.
was very
Don't matter.
It was cool.
And
Yep.
then he said that was a hard effing giveaway. That's what a giveaway is supposed to be hard.
Steve said, I think Enthusiast is UK, Texas, UK. That is funny.
All right, so that's it. All right, so
Okay,
we're all
cool.
good. So
Great. Sweet. Any other questions, or are we kind of wrapping her up here, or do we have any more questions? Ask anything.
Kimberly says, I'm an HR. I've been on the HR office since last week, Monday, with my very open thumbnail last week that I had to change. All right. So I'm on the ringer. I'm pretty much done.
Yep.
See? So, yep. So that's about it.
We kept it pretty good today.
Appreciate all you guys for tuning in.
Yeah,
It was
thank
fun.
you so much.
And other than that, I will
We're
see
gonna
you guys.
Try to do an Instagram live on Sunday night. Everyone, make sure you're subscribed to the House of Rags. I have a YouTube channel as well, Shine Your Light Detailing on YouTube. You want to subscribe to that? Feel free if you like. And I'll try to get some more videos up, and we'll get some more process stuff going on. So,
yep. All right. So
cool.
Appreciate.
Thanks,
Follow
everybody.
Tim. Hit that like
See you
button.
soon. Take care.
Be easy.
Yep,
See ya.
have fun. Thank you.